I may need to, at some time during this conversation, I may need to step away from the phone because we have a slight plumbing emergency here. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to share out. I see that our friend Skeeter is live. He is out chasing catfish. Doesn't look like it's raining. But I want to let him know that I'm here supporting. There we go. All right. Got to support our people, guys. No matter where we find them, no matter who they happen to be. I think our tribe finds, well, I don't want to use the word tribe. I used to use the word tribe. I used to like the word tribe. But I have since dropped out of any tribal activities. I don't belong to a tribe. I don't go to tribal functions any longer. I am tribe free. However, I am within an ever enlargening. Simpsons called it embiggening. Not a real word. You don't embiggen, but I like it. Embiggening community. That the community is simply expanding. One person, one organism, one little tiny cell at a time. And that's pretty cool. And I'm glad to be part of it. As well, I'm glad to be part of the extension. You know, A Course in Miracles. Extension's a big word in A Course in Miracles. We have maybe only real choice, the one choice that we actually have, that the majority of free will is an illusion. Yogic and Buddhist psychology shows that, as well as modern day neuroscience. Because who's the actual chooser? Who does the choosing? Neuroscience can't find an actual chooser in the brain. Yogic and Buddhist meditation, you can look all you want. You're not going to find a chooser. However, choice happens, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Hey, Odom, how are you? Odom says, well, Yogi, nice to see you. And CEO says, yo, 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 yo. I wanted to make sure that I read that 100% correctly. I want to do honor to anyone who stops by to say hello, to say yo, whichever, or to say hi. Hey, Tandra, how are you? I almost want to start singing Welcome to Tandra's live stream. The song because you're up and playing. I've heard it several times today. Delightfully so. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Jennifer says hello. Hey, Pokemon. Hello, my good friend. Good to see you. Good to see you too. CEO says, are you from the UK? I'm not. I'm from the United States, on the East Coast of the United States. How about you? Autumn says, I'm good. How are you? I got a plumbing emergency. My sink won't shut off, and the valve under the sink is locked solid. So, fortunately, I pay for Constellation Home. I don't know if you guys have one of those. They used to be affiliated with the electric and power company, but now they're sort of their own thing. Someone's coming out in a little bit. And since I pay every month, it shouldn't be too expensive. Let's see. Theo says, I'm from the UK. Hey, how's the weather out there in the UK? I know it's been pretty bad the last couple of days. We got just a little bit of sunshine right now, the first time since last Sunday, almost a week. Tandra's laughing, says Yogi. I'm looking forward to getting my own theme song stuck in my head, Tandra. as well as yours, both of them. Pokemon says hi, Tundra. So yeah, if I have to run off, if you guys hear the phone ring, means I got to run and get the phone because it's the plumber. Let me know. And if I miss the call, they cancel. One boy says, "Have you tried drinking the water?" You know what? It's hot water. I guess I could make cup of tea after cup of tea. What's up, Runner Boy? I've had you up and playing all this morning too. Affectionate Boya. Boy? Says hello. Probably skip the Boya part, as I'm going to keep messing it up the more I try to say it. Let's see. All you have to do is oil the shutoff valve, and it will close. Odom says, already here. Thanks. Yeah, you might be correct. I don't have a ton of tools right now. Abid says, what time is it there? It is just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Tanya says, weather okay here, but the temperature dropped a lot overnight. It's supposed to drop, it's getting in the 80s today, and then it's going to drop into the 70s and 60s through the week. Let's see. Our friend FU says, oh my God, you're Diddy's uncle? Man, there is absolutely no family resemblance between me and Diddy. And I don't know what the other thing means. I know you anywhere? Maybe. Hey, Desmond, how are you? So awful it feels almost lose everything, and God, it feels so broken. Hey, Desmond, what's going on? Let's talk about it, my friend. You are amongst some friends. Let's see. FU is given the same joke. Let's try something new, my friend. See if you got something different. We'll give you one more chance. Not to be nice, not to be kind, but to be original. Let's see if you can be original. Let's see. Take a nice bath. That's not a bad suggestion. I've been soaking my toe. So to top things off, I got an infected toe. Let's see. OVO says, do you like Kanye and Tyler the Creator? I don't know Tyler the Creator. I'll look him up though after the live stream. I used to like Kanye. And then he wrote a song that had Poopity Scoopity as a lyric. And I'll never get over that. I will never get over an actual lyric. And you can look it up. You can listen to the song. An actual lyric that says Poopity Scoopity. And I thought Maxwell Silver Hammer was bad from the Beatles. I thought Octopus's Garden was bad from the Beatles. Let's see. Desmond says, you like Lane Stanley? Don't know who Lane Stanley is. Olivia says, I love Kanye and Tyler the Creator. Nice. I'll look up Tyler the Creator. Hi, Sabine. Sabine says, hello, Yogi Eric. Hello, my friend Sabine. I'm still without an onion. I was going to tape an onion to my foot. Not for any reason. I just thought, hey, it's Saturday. Let's get wild. Let's tape some stinky vegetables to various body parts. But I actually heard it's good for infections from our friend Sabine. Runner Boy says, I got some apples to ripen. The tomatoes, apparently, they will help ripen them. I hadn't heard that before. I heard that ripe bananas will help ripen unripe bananas quicker. OVO says, listen to Tyler the Creator's new stuff, not his old stuff. I'm going to write that name down. And I will. Old stuff. Or no, you said new stuff, right? You got it, my friend. Thanks for that suggestion. Tyler's old stuff is very violent. Yeah, I don't appreciate violent lyrics any longer. Leia? Leia or Laya? Laya. I think it's Laya. It says, can you give me a shout out? Laya, my friend, welcome. This is Laya's shout out. This is as loud as I get. Sabine says hi to Tundra. And Anna Greek, my friend, how are you? You know what, Anna Greek, I forgot. Says you'd like the song of Lil Peep. After the live stream, I'm going to check out Tyler the Creator, and I'll check out this song too. Thanks for reminding me. Sabine saying hi to Runner Boy and Pokemon. Sabine says, hey, I got another there. What do you got, Sabine? I've been soaking it in Epsom salt, but now I'm out of Epsom salt. I'm hoping to get some tea tree oil. Odom says, I heard it pulls out toxins from your body. The onion? That's what I heard too. I got lots of potatoes. So maybe I'll just tape a potato. I don't know if it'll work, but hey. Fornabo says, order 20 kilograms of rags to fill my punching bag. You think that's going to give you enough actual resistance? Desmond says, sand rains down, and here I sit, holding red flowers in a tune. Hey, is that original? Is that yours? Very poetic, my friend. Odom says, so Sabine. Barnaboy says, yes, bananas as well, but they go off too fast. You know what? I just had a thing of bananas that didn't ripen in almost 2 weeks, and they finally have. Sweet says, yes, it does, and infection as well. That's what I need. A bit says, what kind of work you do in your past days, or do you still work? I used to have my own business. Had a training business. I would train mostly few athletes, some people who wanted to lose weight, get in shape, general fitness. I trained a lot of ultra runners with kettlebells. And I also worked retail management for a long time, too long. And now I am a full-time YouTuber. You guys are paying for my foot onions with this conversation. Ovio says, I recommend Flower Boy and Igor, both pretty good albums, mostly chill music. I do like chill music. All right, writing that down. Appreciate the suggestion. Says I am out of touch with a lot of modern music. Almost all modern music. Hey, does that guy, what was his name? Elvis Presley? Is he still making music? It was actually a joke. Hey, William, how are you? How's your weekend going, William? Tanya says, Yogi, you said to remind you to play the other song today. I will play the other song today. And this, you want to hear it this afternoon, or should I play it this evening to close down the night? I like the thought of closing down the evening with my second theme song. Anna Greek says, here's the link. Save it. Gotcha. It is up right now. Thank you, Anna Greek. Appreciate that. So he says, yeah, exactly. The tea tree oil was just thinking out loud. So I think Mocha's going to bring me some over. She's getting her, she's got a hairdresser appointment right now. Tanya says, I wonder if taping a spring onion to toe would work. It's a good question. What do you think of that? Sabine? Sabine's laughing out loud. Is it because of the potato? What about a banana? What if I taped a banana to my toe? I'm thinking of the things that I have. I have bananas, I have apples, I have lentils, but man, it would take an awful lot of lentils taped to my tail to do any good. I got spring mix, I got kale, I got broccoli. I can tape broccoli to my tail. Odom says, don't eat them bananas. How come, Odom? Not good? Odom is my go-to homestead guy, so if he says don't eat them, I'm not going to eat them. Hey, Farmer, how are you, my friend? Farmer is a new friend. Just met. Met over on Goga. Thomas says, hi, Farmer. Steve Lacey. Got you, my friend, Steve Lacey. I got a nice list going on here. Let's see. Man, how did I fall so far behind? Really like Steve Lacey's music. Okay. It's a big endorsement. Smith says hello to Farmer Josie. It says actually yes. Hey, very nicely written, my friend. It was deep and it had a very poignant feel to it. Tanja says this evening here, but whenever you feel best. When we get towards the end of the live stream, let's see how the crowd is. If there's a crowd. Just when Susan Elvis, you and I. You, not I. So we're not an Elvis fan, huh? How about them Beatles? As you can tell, I'm not very topical. That's not true. I know who Taylor Swift is. I could tell you one Taylor Swift song because it was everywhere. I couldn't escape it, shake it off. Other than that, I can tell you quite a bit about 1940, 1950, 1960s jazz music. We can talk about that. All right. I'm just scrolling through the highs. Not that they're not important, but I'm just learning in a live stream in order to stay on top of things, which ain't going to happen anyway. But to do my best, I can just kind of cruise through the highs. T says, I just popped in to show support. Struggling badly. I'm sorry, T. I hope to maybe talk later today, but it all depends. As I mentioned, I got a plumbing issue at hand. I got a plumber coming over. Sue says, T, hope you're doing better. And Smith says, well, my natural remedies book says it helps. The onion or the tea tree, or both. Should I use tea tree in hot water or just put it on directly? I've been putting on some antibacterial. What seems to be helping the best is the hot Epsom salt. Tanya says, I think Elvis lives on somewhere unknown. You know what? I actually like that thought. I wish Elvis had a happier ending than the one that he had. Sue says, I didn't mean to type the I there. Gotcha. T says, Sue, a lot worse. Bit says there's a lot of crowds too. Don't worry about this. Well, hey, my friend, I'm happy to talk with you. If you are struggling, uh, if you're struggling and you're up to sharing, please do. I will listen. I don't know if I have any advice. I do my best to steer away from advice, although I guess it sounds like I do give it. Um, Sometimes I think just listening is enough. Let's see, my food addiction. Sheena, my friend, how are you? I was on your live stream right towards the end, but I don't think you saw me. She says, sorry to hear that, T. A bit says, I'm having a good time to talk with you. Well, anytime. I go live 3 times a day. So anytime you want to pop in and talk and share, or just, kick back and listen. We got some good people here. I want to say we got some good people. Everyone here is good. Sheena says, hello, everyone. Mitch says, I'm having a good time. I read that. Speed says, I do it all the time. If I get rid of toxins and infections, and with me, it helps. I am looking forward to trying. Sue said she just hit 4,000 subscribers this afternoon. Congratulations. That's absolutely awesome. And you know what? It is so well deserved. That's 4,000 people who are going to get to see a slice of Pennsylvania, a little bit of the Susquehanna life. Sheena says hi to Tandra. Tandra says it's neat. You normally have to mix it. If it's neat, you normally have to mix it. You mean the tea tree oil? So, hey, is everyone here connected with each other? Autumn says, sorry, work at days off this week. It's been 2 weeks and I still haven't had one. Wow. Way too many preservatives in it. You don't put that in your body. Gotcha. That makes sense. And you know what? Never even occurred to me. Thank you for that. Man, I hope you get a day off soon, Odom. Let's see. T says, sorry, best to leave y'all. You don't need my stuff. T, we're always here for you. Anytime. T says, go and hide and cry under the covers. Sending love to you, T. If you feel like you can come back and you want to share, or you want to talk, or you just want to be here, let us know. Tanya says, yes, tea tree oil. Well, it'll be later today. I'll get, I should get some from Mocha. Sue says, and I got to capture a double dose of geese flying by. Put the two videos together and posted it as one. Oh, nice. Man, I'm really impressed with your editing skills, Sue. I noticed more and more ever since the, what was it? Was it the lunar eclipse, the northern lights? It seemed like you started getting this creative editorial, creative leap. Smith says to Bumblebee T, I am sorry, big hug goes to you. Joining you in that hug, Sabine. Tanya says, oh, nice. Hey, Tandra, you know what I might do? I might create a poll I might do I've only done one before. I don't even remember what it was, but I might do a song number one, song number two, and people can pick what should be the theme song. What do you think of that? I generally, I, I don't like doing a poll where it seems like you're putting one above the other, though, because both are just awesome. Tanya says, good idea. All right, we'll do it. Tanya says, just one Sue. Nice. Man, I love catching anything in the sky. I narrowly missed a blue heron taken off from a creek bed. It exploded out of nowhere. Couldn't bring my camera up in time. Sue says, thanks. I'm just playing around with CapCut to see what I can do. You're doing quite a bit. Sue says, do you see I made a Yoga Squirrel playlist? Do that all of those videos are in one spot. I didn't see that. That's a good idea. That's awesome. So guys, if you want to see the infamous Yoga Squirrel in all of his glory, you can get it in one clip. Play all the way through. Not only that, but I know Sue she's mentioned before, she's loving life and what she does. She doesn't care if she gets monetized or not. However, it does give watch hours. So if it happens, I know it's not a priority, but if it were to happen, that would be cool. All right. So we got 11 people in the chat. Do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear a theme song? I think the only options I have is yes and no. So yes is going to be number one. No is going to be number two. Not that no is in the negative. It's just an easy way to vote. Give me a second. I thought I knew how to start a poll, but you know what? I might not be able to. All right, I might have to wait on the poll. I'll do it this evening, as I don't know what I'm doing. Tanya says, yay, let's do it. All right, let me try again. All right, here we go, guys. Song one is yes. Hey, Flower, how are you? Let's listen. This is song number one coming up. You guys ready to listen? One second. It's not so much a technical difficulty as it is a yogi difficulty.
A little bit of yogi in the morning light, helping out.
All right, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
A little bit
There
of
we go.
yogi in the morning light, helping out the people, feeling just right. Nature calls my spirit in the early dawn. Yogi always with me, all the worries gone. Yogi 24/7, guide us through the day, finding peace in moments, show us all the way. Helping hands and kindness, spread them all around. In the heart of nature, love is nearly found. Breathing in the stillness, life is but a song. Yogi in the forest, where we all belong. Yogi 24/7, here and here to stay. Joining us in laughter, worries blown away. Breathing in the stillness, life is but a song. Yogi in the forest, where we all belong. Yogi 24/7, here and here to stay. Join us in laughter, worries blown away.
All right, guys, song number 1. So I'm going to bring up song number 2 in just a moment. I want to explain. Eric Vrenda's here. Hello, Eric, my friend. We're listening to my theme songs. These songs were created by Tandra. I've been listening to Tandra's playlist, and I found myself, Tandra has a theme song, and it's a lovely theme song. But, you know, it plays in the background. And I've been watching the videos, and I found myself at odd moments singing the theme song in my head. And I didn't know, what am I singing? Why is it singing? Until I came to the Tandra, told the name, and I was like, oh, now I know what I'm singing. And it made me smile that it's been planted in my brain. And I love that it's been planted in my brain. It's a nice connection. It's a nice connection to have with a friend. So, Tandra, in a wonderful gift, created 2 theme songs for me. This was the first one. I don't want to say which one I'm partial to yet. Not partial. I like them both. So let's bring up song number 2. Let's see if I can do this with less technical difficulty than I had with song number 1. Chances are, no.
Little bit
Number
of
2.
yogi in the woods, smiling like he's understood. nature's friend, calm and true. Yogi's here to help you. Birds are singing in the trees. Yogi's laugh brings gentle peace. Sunlight dances on the leaves. Yogi waves and you believe. A little bit of yogi goes a long way, bringing joy to your day. Kind and caring all the time. Yogi's love will always shine. Morning dew on flowers bloom. Yogi's magic clears the gloom. Whispers soft, the breeze does bend. Nature's healer, best of friends. When life gets heavy, look around. Yogi's spirit in the sound. Close your eyes and you will see. Yogi's kindness sets you free. A little bit of yogi goes a long way, bringing joy to your day. Kind and caring all the time. Yogi's love will always shine. Morning dew on flowers bloom. Yogi's magic clears the gloom. Whispers soft, the breeze does bend. Nature's healer, best of friends.
And that was number 2. Both are lovely. I love them both. However, because I was so overwhelmed by the thoughtfulness of the gift that number 1's my favorite. Not because it's better, not because anything other than the initial reaction that I got when I received the gift is associated with number 1 for me. Poor man likes the second one. Mir says, amazing song. Hey, Ova, OVO, which one do you prefer? I wish I could do requests in songs, but you get copyright strikes, and then I end up losing the monetization. Sabine says, Sandra, very nice job you did. It is, isn't it? Absolutely awesome. So it seems that everyone's saying the first one. All right. That is the official theme song. But the good news, we have a backup theme song. You got to have a backup theme song. OVO. Got you, my friend. It says, oh, yeah, that's true. But I got everything that you suggested written down, so I'm going to be checking them out. Let's see. You got to go, Sue? Got to charge up my phone. Have a good day and night, everyone. Thanks for stopping in, Sue. Chris says, Yahoo, Sir Yogi. I love the Yahoo. Let's see. Have I missed anyone? Our friend Eric Veron. He is from France. Desmond says, yes, I like it. Thanks, Desmond. What's new, Flower?
I'm leaving there.
All right.
Can you hear the phone?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, I might need to run off, answer the phone if it rings. Let's see. It's 445. Sorry. Did a bunch of push-ups and ate an omelet. Nice. How many push-ups did you do? Big Calm album. More Chiba? More Chiba? Man, so many new names. Gotcha. Tanya says, number one it is then. Number one, but again, I got to back up. Runner Boy says, might not be allowed to play Tyler songs, copyright stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Anna Greek says, Eric, skinny fat. Can vegan diet change, help me lose excess fat? It can, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done correctly. You need to get the proper calories in. MF Dredson says, what up? What up, though? Greeting, fam. Greetings to you, Dredson, my friend. How are you? 90. Hey, that's a good amount of push-ups. Well done, my friend. 445 says, hi to Dredson. Dredson says, 445, you legend. Yeah, 90 is a good amount of push-ups. And let's not forget the omelet. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Our friend Vamps is here. And Vamps had said, greetings, lovely people. To which we always say, greeting, lovely Vamps. Let's see. Roderick says, hey, buddy, what's up? Not much, my friend. How are you? So Vamps has said, well done, Tundra. Yeah, very, very well done. Dredson says, feeling good. I feel pretty amped. Double up on my regular workout, then had a massive breakfast. So doubling up, when Dredson says doubling up on his regular workout, it's pretty big because his regular workouts are nothing to overlook. Four for five says 3 sets of 30 made the omelet even tastier. Yeah, I bet. Hey, what was in the omelet? My opinion, you can't go wrong putting mushrooms in an omelet. Poor man says, get it, Dredson. I followed Leo and Giants live. I was able to tune in for a little bit with that. Hey, did you guys know that our friend Poor Man's Gym has 181 subscribers, which means that he can go live. So if anyone else is going live and you want to do a workout collab, let them know. Spain says hello to Dredson and to Goldie. Spinach and ham. Nice. Eric Lapointe says, hey, Yogi. Hey, Eric, how are you? I saw you over at my Food Addictions live stream today. Did any of you guys get a chance to hang out with Stuart the Fish Whisperer? He's still live right now. As well, Skeeter. Skeeter is going after catfish. Don't think he's had much luck the last few days. I haven't heard about last night. Dredson says, hey to Eric. Runner Boy says, I was taking a walk on the beach and I seen a shell. That shell reminded me that crabs are the supreme thing in the universe. I think we have a strong opinion that oysters might be superior to the crab. I don't know. Maybe I'll do another poll. Maybe I'll do another poll. Oysters or crabs? What is the supreme being of the universe? Some might say turtles. The story has it that The legend has it the universe is simply turtles all the way down. That was presented to the great psychologist William James, who a lady stood up in the crowd and said that she believed that the universe was on the back of a turtle. And William James good naturedly smiled at her and said, that may be so, but then what's beneath the turtle? And she smiled and said, you thought you had me, but you don't. The answer is it's turtles all the way down. Oh, so we got 18 votes. Song won. 18 votes total. Jetson's laughing at with Runner Boy. Tanya says just sub to you, Poor Man. Nice. Poor Man says been doing some road work. Got about 12 miles in this week. Some good mileage. How many days a week are you running? Runner Boy says make the poll. This will be my third poll ever. Am I only allowed one poll? Might have to wait until this evening, Runner Boy. Poor Man says, thanks, Chandra. Leave a comment and I'll sub back. Dresden says, have you seen the animated movie Strange New World? I haven't. Is that from, nope. I was going to say, is that from Huxley? But it's not. Poor Man says, 3 miles one day for another. Almost got 6 with weight vest one day. The other day. Wow, 6 with the weight vest. Is that the 40-pounder? 35-pounder. Justin says, man, that weighted vest is next level. Yeah, it is, for sure. I saw that Busy Dad just did a Busy Dad set. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Busy Dad. 20 minutes, 4 times a week. You alternate. Day 1, you do, doesn't have to be in any particular order, 6 counts. Remember, 6 counts, every portion is said out loud. Otherwise, it's just 1 pump. And then Navy SEALs. As many as you can get in 20 minutes. And he does, occasionally he'll do it with a vest. Runner Boy says, I wear clogs when I run, next level. Now take it up one more notch. Weighted clog runs. See where it goes from there. Justin says, I won't tell any more about it. Then it's worth watching. Some impressive writing for Kids Month, Kids Movie. I'll check it out, Judson. Strange New World. Hey, is it available on Netflix? Poor Man says, clogs, do some deadlift with clogs. Oh man, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Does Runner Boy dare accept that challenge? Hey, do a sandbag workout in clogs. Do some sandbag get-ups. Do a kettlebell get-up in clogs. Poor Man says, I think it's 50-60. Haven't waited. Wow. Sweet says, okay, Runner Boy, which clogs? The Dutch wooden ones. Now that would be a challenge. I like the way Sabine thinks. Fritzen says yes on Netflix. So I don't know why I can't start another poll. One boy says, I think clogs cost $2K to get. Clogs might get you to $2K. That might be the thing that pushes you over the edge. Reaper says, what's up, YouTube fam? Hope everyone is doing amazing. Hey, let's get some work updates from the Burpee Reaper. Poor man says, Reaper man. Hey, Flower, are you still with us today? Poor man says, it's worth it, runner. Think, think of the gains, bro. Absolutely. Reaper says, salute to poor man. Checkpoint says, Reaper, when you stop doing burpees? I think tomorrow, right? I think tomorrow's the last day. Oh, Reaper, I thought it was tomorrow. Reaper says, well, you guys missed my live. Just did it at the point. Hey, if we missed it, does it mean it still counts? It might not count, Reaper. Hello, Alexandria, my friend. How are you? Reaper says it was random, guys. Had time for some fun this morning. What'd you do, Reaper? I saw you were going. I saw the preview, but I swore I thought it was tomorrow because I have the notification hit. Alexandria says I'm doing as well as I can be. Expected. Thanks for asking. My prayers are with you, my friend. My prayers and my love, for sure. Reaper says work is going to start next week. All right, so I got to end the poll. How do I do that? See if I can find it. There we go. Thank you for that, Goldie. Appreciate it. So we got yes, 82%, no, 17%. It was a hard choice for me, but I went with sentimental value. All right, I'm going to do another poll. I hope I can spell oyster correctly. There we go. Let's see. You leaving, Tandra? Tandra says, bye for now, Yogi. Catch you soon. Thanks for hanging out, Tandra. Very much appreciated. Sweet says hello to Alexandria, the wave. Let's see. Breakpoint says, I just caught the second of it. Went back to watch and it was over. Leo and the Burpee Giant were on live too. Yeah, I was able to catch them a little bit. Hey, Reaper, you excited? Runner Boy says, I'm having a fry up for dinner, Yogi. What are you frying up? There we go. It's for next Sunday. That's what I missed out then. So Monday's a big day. Let's see if we can start the work week off with a Raiders victory tomorrow and then a day at work on Monday. Vamps says, sorry, I can't chat. Still at work. I hope you're having a good work day, Vamps. Runner Boy, hey, no prompting the chat. Runner Boy says, Bill Crabs, everyone. That should be grounds for disqualification, if you ask me. Reaper says, saw that at the point. That was awesome. Foreman says, Zero got me trying to jump rope yesterday. Calves is sore today. Yeah, I bet. Eric Lapointe says, Goldie, okay. Gives a wave. Tanya says, yep, time to make some dinner. Enjoy your dinner, my friend. Vamp says, to me, I need your opinion on something after your live. You got it. Alexandria says, I had tub food. Alexandria, what is tub food? Tristan says, share the live on this other stream. Oh, you know what? You've shared him before. I've actually subscribed. Nice. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. So we're going to get some more votes. We're going to get to the bottom. I should have phrased it. You know what? I could have phrased it, are oysters superior to crabs, which gives oysters the edge because you eat it first. However, I wanted to be fair to Runner Boy. But now he's going and he's urging people to go ahead and vote for oysters. They shouldn't have been that kind. Eric Point says, I actually didn't know the Burpee Giant. But leave him, subscribe to him. But I'll be honest, they don't follow a whole lot of what he does. But I should fix that. Tristan says Burpee Giant is legit. Who else? Oh, let's see. Alexandria says, I get fed through a tube. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, my friend. Let's see. Man, you guys are actually voting for crabs? But oysters, man. Oysters just sit contently. They don't have to do anything. They don't need pinchers. Let's think about this. Thank you, Alexandria. Alexandria said I'd done oysters. I appreciate that. I think you guys need to reconsider. I think you need to think, I don't want to be prompting anyone. However, just because I don't want to be prompting anyone doesn't mean I won't prompt anyone. Oysters are clearly superior beings. Again, they sit contently, peacefully in their shell, needing to do nothing, and yet everything gets done. They are the Taoist beings of under the sea. Perfect expression of the Tao Te Ching. Crabs are everywhere, man. Pitching at things, fighting, bickering. No one likes a crab. We even have the expression, don't be crabby. I woke up crabby this morning. Have you ever heard anyone say, don't be oystery? Don't be like an oyster? They don't say it. You know why? Because oysters are clearly superior. Had they said, don't be oystery, it would be almost like a compliment that no one could be as oystery as an oyster. I think I made my point. So let's reconsider. And it's not too late to change. The poll is in place. I can't believe I gave that whole speech and the numbers actually went up for crabs. You guys are absolutely crazy. I feel like the Rodney Dangerfield of the oyster world. I'm getting no respect, in my opinion. I'm going to keep it open. I'm going to keep it open just for a little bit. So it's not officially closed until the poll is closed. Keep voting. Keep reconsidering. Poor man says, there's catch. The crabs are tricky to find. So there's the thing. How many people have died in pursuit of crabs? Have you guys considered that? Crabs take lives. Oysters. Clearly, it's superior. Let's see. Poor man says, trying to split season hickory. Sucks, Eric Point. Sounds like a workout, though. Mike says, I believe crabs should win. That is interesting, Mike. Well, here's the thing. Let me here make a concise argument why crabs should win. according to Mike Hawk. See, unlike Runner Boy, I'm not afraid of revising my opinion. I'm open-minded. I don't mind seeing the an intelligent argument made by someone for the sake of crabs. However, Runner Boy doesn't make an intelligent argument. He just says, I was walking on the beach and I was struck with a sudden insight that crabs are the superior being of the universe. Runner Boy says he can't change your vote, Shaggy. Once you lock it in, that's it. That is clearly biased then. Odom says crabs taste better. You got to work pretty hard for them, though. You would think that I would be voting for crabs, being 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away from the Chesapeake Bay. Baltimore, Maryland is for crabs. That's the slogan. But Maryland, man, Maryland is a mixed up state. Do you know what our state sport is? First of all, do you know what your state sport is? And if you do, what is it? Let me know. Maryland state sport? Jousting. Honest to God, jousting. How can that possibly be a... Did you guys ever go out? Did your father say, hey, it's Sunday, guys, wake up. We're going to spend the day jousting? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Maybe for some people. I could see Eric LaPointe probably on the... He told me once that he was voted the most athletic. So he might have been on the Connecticut high school jousting team. He might have been state jousting champion. It wouldn't surprise me in a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me even a bit. Eric LaPointe can let us know. So I think basically it's me and Alexandria on the Oysters team. Eric LaPointe says, yes, poor man, it is stringy. Born Boy says, yes, Mike. Me as well. So Odom clearly voted for crabs. He went for taste over substance. Poor man says they die every season. You know, I can't help but think what a shame that is. I don't think anyone should die for... I don't think anyone should die for my meal. Regardless. Runner Boy says, how many people have got food poisoning from oysters? Am I right? Hey, Vamps, Goldie has an excellent point. I think this closes up the argument right here. I think Goldie has played the trump card. Life is an oyster, some people say. Have you ever heard someone say, life is a crab? And would you ever take that as like a good thing? And oysters produce pearls. Mike says, crabs clean the ocean floor to eat. All right, Mike, you got a good point. You got a good point. So, in my opinion, 1 point for crabs, thanks to Mike. I had not considered that. Poor man says, Ronnie, I ordered a crab the other day. The waiter brought me a picture of my wife. That was funny, poor man. Eric Point says, you know me so well. I do. I just got this image. Eric LaPointe, jousting champ. Fram says, Eric, look up the following sport. Onya, specific for Romania. I will do so. So it looks similar to baseball. The bat and ball game. Similar, and it says similar in many ways to baseball. Nice. Well, that's a good national sport. Certainly better than jousting. Hey, the poll's not over yet. We might have, what's it over on Parmesan? How's it doing over there? Or people come over here to vote. Gotcha. Thank you for sharing that, Fredson. Not over till it's over, guys. I will continue to campaign for oysters all the way. Let's see. Eric says, I picked the oyster also. Oysters filtered the water. Excellent point. But also, and most importantly, but I picked oysters just to mess with Wonder Boy. And you know what? I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Wonder Boy needs to be kept humble because he's clearly superior to me in the deadlift and the squat department and the bench press. Although back in the day, I would have given him a run for his money. So yeah, in my opinion, Runner Boy needs to be kept humble a little bit. He's also, sooner or later, he's going to surpass me in subscribers and watch hours. He's going to be fully monetized. He's going to be this huge training channel, and he's going to forget all about me. I'll be a blip on the radar. So if I can keep him down to earth just a little bit now, got to do it. Let's see. Runner Voice says, me writes Eric's name down. Hey, Eric, the point. You have made the list. You have made the Runner Boy's enemy list. I started the poll, and I don't think that I'm even in the enemies list. Poor man says the original joke. Barton asked me what I wanted. I said it surprised me, and he brought me a naked picture of my wife. That was funny. I hadn't heard that. Runner Boy says more people just voted for crabs. It's at 78 to 22. Again, I don't think people are clearly weighing the options. Runner Boy says, me, writes Yogi's name near the enemy list. I haven't quite made it, but I'm working my way towards it. See, the key is you keep talking shit about Runner Boy. And then right when he's about to write your name on the list, you say something really nice. And he's like, oh, let me reconsider. I've been on the edge for a couple months now, almost making the list. And then I say something nice, and he pulls it aside. We'll see how long I can maintain that balance. Let's see. Runner Boy says uses Parmesan links. Yep, I got him up right now. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. Clearly just said oyster. Did you hear? I mean, I gotta admit, I'm not fluid in my cat speak, but it definitely sounded like oyster to me. Sabine says, I'd like to say goodbye to you all. Have a great Saturday. And later on tonight, take care and bless you all. Bless you, my friend. Hey, poor man. What's your state sport? And Eric Lapointe, who knows the fact that the original hamburger was made in Connecticut, it would really surprise me if he didn't know Connecticut's state sport. Vamp says, bye, lovely Sabine. Vamp says, I didn't vote either way because I don't believe any of the given choices are the supreme being, and I can't eat seafood. Gotcha. Is it allergies? Poor man says, state sport. Yep, state sport. I believe everyone has one. I'll look it up. Maybe everyone doesn't have one. It should be wrestling. Yep, so maybe they don't have one. It really should be wrestling. Give me a second, guys. So, Alaska's dog mushing. I went to all 50. Jousting. Year was adopted in 1962. For some reason, 1962, people in Maryland decided, hey, let's make jousting our state sport. So yeah, not everyone has one. It does not appear that Connecticut or Iowa. You won't be surprised, California is surfing. Colorado is pack burro racing, which is pretty cool. Hawaii is surfing as well as outrigger canoe. Maryland has two, jousting and lacrosse. Lacrosse makes sense. Every kid in high school wanted to play lacrosse in my neighborhood. Missouri is archery. New Hampshire is skiing. North Carolina, stock car racing. That's not surprising either. North Dakota is curling. That's kind of surprising. South Dakota and Texas has rodeo. Washington is pickleball, and that was adopted in 2022. Seems a little ridiculous for me. So, honest to God, adopted in 2024, this year, Idaho, the state sport is potato throwing. Not making it up. Oh, Ramp says not exactly, it's a texture thing. I can understand that. Format says Iowa, maybe pig wrestling, chicken wrestling. Highly competitive sport. Point says I don't know what Connecticut is. They don't seem to have one. Runner Boy says mine is bowling. Wii bowling. I never did. I never used Wii before. Eric Point says it probably should be yes. Although, you know what? Pennsylvania has been given Penn State. It's been given Iowa its run for the money. At least a couple years ago. I haven't followed it. I was used to train. I trained two wrestlers from middle school all the way through college. Foreman says, yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers. Reaper says, Tito's or tequila. Tequila. Foreman says, sheep riding. Ramp says, any accomplished jousters in Maryland? It might be a reason. How do you get to be an accomplished jouster, though? I know I couldn't name one. I know that's a surprise. You probably thought that I had jousting trading cards as a kid, a favorite jouster, that I had like a jersey with a number of my favorite jouster, maybe a jouster poster on my bedroom wall, dreaming of one day being a professional jouster. Didn't happen. Reaper says Jack and Coke is my favorite. Arkansas's naked sheep riding. Not a fan of Arkansas, huh? Reaper says a point. I was like, well, I guess none. Runner Boy says, poor man, people in Wales like to ride sheep. That doesn't seem to surprise me much. Hey, Dottie, how are you? Dottie says, evening, my friends. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Thank you, Dottie. How are you? Runner says, you would like the Wii. It's basically an active game you have to move to play. Reaper says, was it fast answer, Eric? Yeah, back in the day. Back in the day, tequila was my drink of choice. Tequila and a Rolling Rock. Poor man says jousting is brutal. You know what? I don't know if you still I don't know if you still fall off the horse when you joust, or if it's, you get points or whatever. But yeah, I would imagine if someone took a big pointy stick and knocked you off a horse, doesn't sound like a fun way to spend the weekend. John says, hello everyone. Hope you're all okay. Thank you, John. How are you? Winning Olympia? As in the bodybuilding Olympia? Runner Boy says, as soon as you walk into London, you can see people jousting. Sniper says, greeting beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same skies. Speaking of jousting, Squirrel Sniper, to my knowledge, is not a jouster. It would not surprise me at all if he has actually jousted, but he is a fencer, by the way. Dottie says, I'm well, Eric, and hope you are as well. Thank you, Dottie. I'm doing pretty good. I still have an infected toe. Other than that, I have an infected toe and plumbing problems. Poor man says, I rode a sheep once, unwillingly, trying to warm. Yeah, but I don't blame the sheep, that's for sure. So why is it the same, by the way? More than one sheep is sheep, and one sheep is a sheep, right? It's not a shep, it's a sheep. Corner Boy says, but in London they call it shiving. Is it really the same thing? Dottie says, hi to Eric LP, how are you? Seppa says, Running Boy, you can see through the smog and the dancing chimney sweepers and children's nannies. If you can see through the smog. We got it said, London smoggy, huh? Oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm getting the Mary Poppins reference. Reaper says, I rode a donkey once. I've ridden a donkey as well, too. A lot of horses back in the day. Reaper says that I have not run a pig, and a pig wasn't fun, I bet. Probably even less fun for the pig. Poor man is laughing at the pig. Dottie says he used to have 2 donkeys, 2 goats, ducks, and chickens. Nice. I like all of the above with that. I love goats. Man, I absolutely love ducks. And I have friends who have chickens for pets, and they absolutely love them. Dottie says, oh dear, about the plumbing and the toe. Thank you. I'm hoping I can knock the infection out of my toe without going to the doctor, without going on antibiotics, and before Monday, when I hope to do my kettlebell get-ups. So how is the van? What's the updates on the van, Dottie? Sniper says that's a joke. Mary Poppins. Yep, I got it. It took me a second. P Diddy says, "Hello Eric, how are you these days?" P Diddy, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Just making sure I'm going up, making sure I didn't miss anything. Reaper says it was a small kid. Defaulter says, hello, sir. Hello, my friend. So, Reaper as a small kid, doing some pig riding. Was it on a bet? Was it on a dare? Or did Reaper just see a pig and knew, for whatever reason, he had to ride that pig? Poor man says, Scrub's Twitter song, Donkey Show. Don't know that song, but I'm going to write that down. I actually don't know Scuzz. Twitley. Dottie says, thanks, Vamps. Just worked up to inside, taking a trip, and October for a week. So that is going to be the maiden voyage for the van, end of October. It's just a month away. Leo says, much love, Brother Yogi. Wishing you a great day, my guy. Stay strong and be safe. Thank you, Leo. Great job today, Leo. Leo says, much love, Yogi fam. Have a great day and be safe. Sniper says, iodine. Iodine for the toe. Wish I had iodine. I need to. Don't know if I can get that through the local store, though. Dottie says, have you tried dunking your foot in salty water? I have. And I've upped it. I'm trying to do it 3 times a day now. Although I'm out of Epsom salt. I need to get some more. I'm going to get some tea tree oil as well. Defaulter says, sir, what do you do? Defaulter, this is it right now. I'm going to be for the time being, a professional YouTuber. We'll see. We'll see what you can do. I keep asking the question, can someone do technically deficient? Nothing flashy, nothing big, just casual conversation, talking about jousting and pig riding and toe infections. Can someone who talks about jousting, pig riding, and toe infections, big toe infections, make it as a professional YouTuber? We're going to see. That might be my next poll on this evening's live stream. We're going to see. P. Diddy's Baby Oil says, doing well, thanks. I've had really good luck knocking out infections using essential oils. Is there any particular essential oil? Poor man says, they ride pigs for fun in Missouri. Do they? I really can't imagine the pig enjoys that too much. Poor man says, Scuzz is hilarious. I'm going to check him out. I got a whole bunch of great musical suggestions in this live stream. Dottie says, it is Eric. I can take a long trip as Dad's coming home next weekend. So needed there. Gotcha. Hey, Dottie, that's such good news that your dad's heading home. Theo says, thank you, Yogi. Much love, brother. Good session with Oscar and a beast session with the Burpee Giant. Just another day. Just another day for Leo Said So, which would be, I don't know, like a day of all days for anyone else. Daddy says I made you alive. The the week I'm away and meeting up with other YouTubers. Nice. Let's see. Running Boy says, Yogi, do you get a YouTube award at 10K? Or is it 100K? I don't know. It's a good question, Running Boy. Let's see. Runner Boy says maybe take some amoxicillin. Yeah, I'd have to get subscribed for that, right? This means I'd have to go to a doctor. I'm not some people are like, I won't take anything ever. And man, if something knocks it out of the system, I'm all for it, because whatever else, I know it knocks out the good bacteria as well as the bad, but you can replace that. And I'd rather not lose a day. It's already affected my running and my walking because I can't push off my toe, which means I'm slightly on the edge of my foot, which is causing knee issues, as well as a shin splint, which is causing issues with the hip, which is causing issues with the back. The body is a system. One little thing out of whack, everything's out of whack. Let's see. P. Diddy says there's a blend called Thieves Oil. It contains a mixture of different oils that work well for infections. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Daddy says it is good news. We were all saying goodbye 2 weeks ago. I remember. And you actually you came on the live and we chatted for a bit, and you said that it just did not look good. What a huge turnaround, Dottie. That man, huge news. Let's see. Dottie says, I try not to use antibiotics if I can help it. Poor Man says, try to keep a bottle of amoxicillin on hand. How do you get it though? Dottie says he is a fighter. Oh, certainly so. Absolutely. To come back. My dad was much the same. He came out of the hospital with really bad pneumonia. He was out for maybe 3-4 days. He came into my little office, said he had pain in his side, inside of his stomach. And I said, do you think we should go to the emergency room? And he said, no, he has a doctor's appointment in a week. He'll wait. And I said, well, you know what? I'd rather you weren't in pain. Don't want you to be uncomfortable. He was 90, 91 at the time. So this was a little while back. And I said, 91, why be in pain? And he said, well, I don't want to trouble you. This typically my dad. I was like, no trouble. It would be more of a trouble if I was worried about you not feeling well, being in pain. So we went to the emergency room, and they listened. They rushed him into getting him a room. On the way there, his gallbladder, which was septic, burst. And they said because of that, because he was a weakened state, he probably wouldn't survive. He did. 1 or 2 days later, still in the hospital, Milka went to visit him, and my dad was out of bed, and he was doing laps around with his cane, with his walking. And he looked up at Milka and smiled and said, you got to keep moving. That was basically his motto. You got to keep moving. He just bounced back from so much in life until the congestive heart failure right at the end. And it happened so quick. In about a 6-month period of time, he went from using a cane for balance to needing it for support, to using a walker, to being confined to a wheelchair. However, even in the wheelchair, the night before he went to the hospital for the last time, he did come home one day in hospice. The night before he went to the hospital, which we didn't know he was going to go, we had a little lap that we would do every day from the living room through the kitchen, down the hallway, back to the living room. Do it 1, 2, 3 times a day, sometimes more if he was feeling well. I helped him out of the wheelchair, and we did it the night before he went to the hospital. So until the very end, he did everything he could to keep moving. All right, guys, sorry I fell behind. Daddy says he is 93 on Monday, which is amazing. It is amazing. Hey, happy birthday to your father. Poor man says, I had some left over. Spotted an infection on my knee once. Getting it in time is crucial. Man, this has been 2 days for me. Probably not good. Hibiscus. Hibiscus scrub is a disinfectant I use on dogs when they get cuts. Amazon sells it. Dottie says, Runner Boy hibiscus scrub is a good shout. It's cheap as well. Have 2 liters of it. Nice. Let's see. Teladoc is a good thing to have. In a pinch, you can get a script to antibiotic fast. Let me see if I can look that up. Teladoc. So unfortunately, I don't have a car. Through some bad circumstances, I lost my dad's car that I inherited. Didn't lose it, but I was unable to keep it on the road. So and Mocha's not around today. Saturday, 2:30 here. So you can see you got amoxicillin for $40. It's not bad. Dottie says, thanks, Eric. You're welcome, Dottie. Over here, you're given a bottle to shower with before any operation. Oh, you know what? I think I have that. I'm going to have to look because I was supposed to scrub. I had skin cancer removed from the back of my neck. And I was given a bottle of something I was told to scrub with it. Let me check. Boy says, I'll be posting my YouTube video in a few minutes, guys. You have to watch it. We will check it out. I got you up and running now, so it'll be an easy click. All right, guys, I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to see everyone a bit later. I'll be live 5:20 or so. I got a plumber coming sometime today. Hopefully soon. With that, I'm going to see everyone later. Take care. I guess, man, I can't argue with the voters. Runner Boy wins for today. However, I did get to 30. I think I made a compelling case because the polls shifted just a bit. I might have to do this again. Daddy says, got to go collect tea from Chip Shop. Saturday night is fish and chip night. Catch you all again soon. Enjoy the fish and chips, my friend. Teresa says, I will not butt into the conversation. This is madness. I turned compulsive while attempting to stop smoking. Teresa says, I'll be back. I'll be back this evening if you want to talk about it. Happy to help. And sorry, I'm smiling at Eric Lapointe. we can help with that. Meditation will help with that. It's understandable because smoking itself is a compulsive habit. So it's basically shifting compulsion. Can you shift it in a healthier direction is the key. And then we slowly start letting all the compulsions go. Let's see. Poor man says, what's the plumbing issue? The sink, the faucet won't shut off. And the valve underneath is locked up. And I'm afraid if I start turning it too hard, everything seems shaky. It's an old house. As if I turn it too hard, everything's going to come undone and the water is just going to flood out. So I should turn the valve off downstairs. I couldn't do it at the time because my brother had to get ready to go to work and needed the water. So I might end up doing that now. Eric Point says Ozzy Osbourne sniffs ants, and he does. We know that for a fact. Teresa says, I'll be back. Vamp says, thank you for a lovely live and chat. Thank you for making it so. Goldie, my friend. Poor man says, does it drip? You need a new seat and springs. No, it is actually coming out in a steady. It's pretty steady coming out. So I pay extra on my gas and electric bill for, it's called Constellation Home. Poor man says, easy fix, YouTube it. I will. Thanks. I will do that right after the live, which is right about now. Thank you for that, poor man. I'll give you guys an update on the sink and on the till. And maybe even on the crab thing, on the crab situation. Who knows? It might change. And again, as Eric Point says, Ozzy Osbourne sniffs ants. Don't ask. Poor man says, I bet it's the seats and the springs. Keep that in mind. And if the plumber comes before the next live stream, I'll let you know for sure. Guys, take care. Hey, Teresa, I hope to talk to you soon. Come on back, please.